Hello there, my beautiful Libra energies, and welcome back to my channel. How are y'all doing? I hope everyone's doing wonderful. So for this reading, Libra, I'm going to do a check-in on your person's true feelings at this time for your current situation with them, whether you're online or offline or whatever have you, whatever's going on, okay? So it could be a crush, a new energy, a past energy. All right, whatever energy persists on showing up here, that's the energy that wants to be heard or known. So we'll see what that energy wants you to know. All right. So before I jump in, if you don't mind, please, I have a huge favor to ask. Like the videos, you guys, especially if you enjoy tarot. If you're new to the channel, I do variety style readings. Welcome here. Subscribe, hit the notification bell. Just a chill channel here. No, nothing else outside of just reading cards and putting them out there for you guys. So that's what's up. All right. So let's see what the vibes are for this person's feelings towards you or the situation, and what's around them energetically as well. So it feels like this person could be at some sort of a crossroads. Maybe they have some sort of a choice or ultimatum here. They are a little indecisive which direction they want to go. There's something here that's resulted in a heartbreak. There could have been a betrayal here. But I feel like they're disappointed. They're grieving, missing you, hurting over something here. Maybe they're just struggling with a behavior on their end or something that, they feel like you did. Things are kind of at a turning point for them, but there's a very strong magnetic attraction towards you. Again, Libra, I'm reading for you about them or about them towards you. So, if you specifically show up I'll call it out, but their actual energy is very attracted towards you. I feel like they like to flirt nonetheless, but they do find you irresistible. You're the top of the shelf type of person. I'm not really sure how serious your connection is or, whatever, but there's some sort of a heartbreak here playing out or could be playing out here very soon. Okay, so I feel like this is somebody that really wants to be honest with you, tell you some truths here. They could be struggling with some things that they don't want to necessarily talk about. Broadly speaking, they could kind of reveal something. It doesn't have to be too dramatic, but there could be something that they kind of want to confess, especially if there's somebody else, again, in the picture, or if this has already happened. It could be more of a confession, even though you had already known all along. It has put the relationship in a toxic place, okay, so I feel like a lot of misunderstandings happen, some fighting, sure, but you could be dealing with a codependent energy here, so this is an energy that is unable to let you go. But here we have a fated meeting, so something here about your connection with them has been predetermined. It could be something you have manifested, materialized, or wanted at some point, or they could have been looking for you as well in that sense. It does feel like, for a lot of you, this is something that you kind of could have met in the kind of in a place where, of all places, it would be like an odd place. I don't know, the subway, the elevator, I don't know, at a doctor's office, something. It's not, it could be at the cafeteria or at the lunch place or however, whatever campus you work off of. There's strong romantic feelings here for you, though. This is somebody that has the ability to fall in love here with you. For some of you, there could be just a lot of uncertainties here. That's why they're unsure which direction to go. There could be multiple options here available. It doesn't have to be somebody else, although it could be just things that would pull them in a different direction altogether. So that could be playing out. So let's see what their romance angels. I know I keep saying things like that, but it's really easy to kind of talk to you directly, so I have to keep reminding myself I'm talking about them. Okay, so let's see here. What are their angels saying for you, to you here, Libra? So it's about forgiving and learning. There's some sort of cycle could be taking place, but some sort of release here is also necessary. I feel like, this person believes in like I said, because of their romantic feelings here, and could be some things, some issues in the center of your relationship kind of playing out. I feel like, this is somebody that isn't necessarily going to go away or is ready to go away. This could be something where, you know, um, energetically speaking, this is somebody that I feel like they have like a knack for waiting things out patiently. They could be a very patient energy. Look, we have romantic feelings here twice. So I feel like this is an energy that's not playing around. They really like you. Okay, I feel like maybe you guys are together, okay, right now. But we're also having like a past life energy showing up here. So it could feel like, you know, like I like to say like right at home. So this is an energy that could feel right at home with you. But if there's some sort of codependencies here, there could also be work that needs to be done, like past life work that needs to be cycled out. So we have a deception here, and I feel like that could have been something that deals with some sort of a heartbreak. Broadly speaking, I don't know. It feels like this energy could be dealing with something additional going on. So let's see what else is around them, or what else we need to know about them. Okay, so this one wanted to jump out right away. So wow, this showed up for Gemini. I just did Gemini reading. So Libra, I feel like this is somebody that just maybe is a tedious energy, or kind of goes about things the long way, the long route. It could also be part of their learning. And also there's things that they could need to like work on in terms of like internal healing, cleansing, growth or development. Why are all these cards showing up for you? I mean, I shuffled everything. I literally put them. I opened and I separated and I shuffled. And then I shuffled now. So anyways, with distant horizons, you know, Libra, I feel like this is somebody that, again, is at a crossroads here. There could be something here that needs to push them or shift them in a different path. This is somebody that could also be struggling like with something going on in their life, like in general, outside of the relationship. But here we go with the Lover's card again. So I feel like this is just an energy that you're not going to be able to like let go of easily or move on from. Or, you know, this is not necessarily a bad thing, but they're also not going to be able to let you go, move away from you just yet. We have a courtship as well coming through. So I feel like something here is flourishing. It just could be kind of like you're in the picture right now dealing with some of the bumps along the road. But this is not somebody that is, it's not like they're unwilling. It's just that maybe they're lazy a little bit, or maybe not applying themselves, like something is going on. Or it's just that they're not rushing through some things. All right, so that's why like the flirting and just kind of like lusting after things, you know, even though they find you heavily magnetic and attractive, it started with you with the flirting. They could also be kind of playing a little bit in that sense, because I feel like honestly this is somebody that likes to try and test themselves to see if their feelings for you are genuine or not. So they will dip their toe. I don't feel like they do anything bad. I feel like they do dip their toe though to see, and I feel like it kind of like comes back to you every time. And I don't feel like the toe dipping is cheating or anything like that. I mean, it's not coming across that way, but it could be stuff that is not necessary. It could, if the relationship is not secure, it could cause problems, you know. Yeah, wow. These cards again showing up for Gemini, and we're here with resentment. So, you know, again, I feel like something here could be putting them in a place where they have some sort of anger. They could be dealing with something here where they don't know how to place their emotions, thoughts, or feelings as it relates to like the connection or the relationship. I feel like they come through as disappointed a lot, so that could be a little heartbreaking for you. But I feel like, you know, you both have, again, that shared feelings, magnetic attraction. I feel like this, I'm only laughing because I don't know if you watched the Netflix series. It's called You, and it's like you all by itself. And that's not a good thing, but if you watch the show, you know what I mean. But here I feel like, you know, we have the a person here that really is, it's not like you have to have mirror each other so much as they actually do reflect on a lot. And so because of that, I feel like they can come across either apprehensive or just sometimes upset or bitter. I don't want to say don't take it personally, but in terms of their like feelings, I feel like sometimes you know, you also could effectively affect their feelings or emotions. I feel like you have a bite to you. Okay, so we have sidetracked here. This is somebody that could be talking to you soon here about why they're being sidetracked. There could be some distractions in their life. They could be delaying something as well. I feel like the romantic feelings are very, very strong, but maybe the day-to-day commitment is just not, it's not like, it's not constant. It's intermittent. Okay, so this is somebody I feel like that really wants to manifest something positive here with you. I don't feel like the toxic relationship is helping anybody out here, but I feel like they're expecting you to also do something here. And we do have concealing, so there's some sort of a secret. Somebody's hiding something here. And I feel like energetically speaking, this person is just kind of, as much as maybe they may make you feel like things are soft or things are kind of like not as serious, at the end of the day, I feel like they hide the true feeling that they really do care and they do need you in their life. However, I'm going to leave it at that thought only because this is somebody here, again, that is hoping for something to take off. Okay, so if the relationship is toxic, maybe there's resentment, maybe this is somebody that really wants something to end despite the romantic feelings. I feel like overall, though, you know, the worth waiting for the romantic feelings again, and just maybe taking their time to kind of get to the outcomes and solutions is just something that needs work. Okay, so bottom of the deck, we have deja vu. So for some of you, this person, again, look, we have past life twice. We have romantic feelings twice. You and this person are unavoidable. You cannot avoid each other. Karmically, energetically, spiritually, it's just there. It's just there. I feel like this is somebody that through you, though, could be working through some karmic lessons as well, like through the relationship itself. So there's that going on. Let me go ahead and do some tarot here for you. Now, I haven't used this deck. I think this is the first time this reading style that I'm using this deck. And for some of you that know me, know that I love cats. And wouldn't you know, it is a cat-themed deck. Alright, so we'll go with it. Alright, huge deck. It's really like almost carbony. So I can't really do a lot of shuffling. It actually is very thick cards, like it's wild. But it's beautiful though, it's beautiful cards. So we're pulling up the Four of Coins for you, excuse me, Libra. Let's see, this person's current vibes at this time. I feel like they're just wanting to stabilize something. You know, they just need to gain control of what needs to be done and then approach it correctly. Some of you, this is somebody that's been playing, like I said, hasn't been taking something a little as serious as they could. And, you know, this is somebody here that is trying to, in the present mind, I feel like they're trying to be, you know, exactly where they need to be to build the stability that they're looking for, whether in relationship or in life or in even at work or finances. So when it comes to the relationship, this could be something that they're struggling with, or they could be having individual problems right now at this time. Like, again, something that they may not be talking about, something that they may just really, you know, not expose or not want to tell you, like they're hiding. But it could be something as big as, you know, a financial hardship. It doesn't have to be something as big as like cheating. We'll keep going here, but I'm just kind of giving you some perspective. And I feel like this is somebody that, you know, can isolate sometimes. So energetically, you know, if you're not vibing with them or if you're wondering what's going on, they could be also pulling back a little bit. This is somebody that's trying to put down roots, so they could be kind of also working on building like a life, like savings to have like a lifestyle, something that they're, or buy something that they want. So we have the Knight of Cups here. The general energy for the Knight of Cups is coming through. This is Libra, Scorpio energy, of course. You know, this is a card of romance. Okay, so I feel like this is somebody that, you know, likes to communicate romantically. They may not do it all the time. They may come through a little guarded. They may not be like 100% perfect at emotional fulfillment, but they do want to have that fulfillment, that satisfaction. I feel like they do adore you, but they like to also be adored. And I feel like you both have some sort of a charm here towards just being charming, like energies yourselves. So this is somebody here that really is trying to follow their heart. They are really attracted to you and pulled towards you. Some of you, they could be even like sometimes, you know, when they want to be like dashing, they really do, I feel, fantasize about proposing or showing you a side of them that can be strongly, you know, faithful. But I feel also this is somebody though that can also shift like directions. You know, they can speedily change. It is the night after all. They are usually on a horse. This one's not. It's just wearing its little armor. But so the direction here of the movement can also kind of shift. So I feel like for a lot of you, this is somebody that really looks at you as a partner, okay, like as a romantic connection, like as romantic energy in their life. But I feel like there's something here affecting them. This is the Six of Cups in the reverse. With the six, again, Scorpio energy, with the Six of Cups in the reverse, there could again be some sort of heartbreak stemming from, you know, being a little flirtatious, or just kind of something's going on outside the house. Somebody's not being honest about something. You know, one of the biggest things for this person is I feel like they like to move forward a lot from things. So this is somebody that, you know, when it comes to you, it's not that easy. Like there's too many memories being built, and there's things here, you know, that, you know, they're really working on releasing and letting go of in terms of baggage or lifestyle issues, but or even like things that stem from like trauma, childhood trauma. But you know, sometimes I feel like they think that they're not good for you, or you may even like feel like they're not good for you anymore. But this is somebody that is going through some sort of a transformation, regardless if it's known or not to them. And a lot of it has to do with growth and just relationship building. Okay, so let's see what else is here. I feel like one of the things they want right now, look, we have the Devil in reverse. This is a Capricorn energy. I feel like they just want to feel free. I feel like there's some sort of independence that they're looking for. Like I said earlier, they come across as a codependent energy, or they could have some codependencies. And here with the Devil, they truly are looking at, you know, fixing themselves, or, you know, like getting things back on track, getting their power back. For some of you, this is somebody that might feel like sometimes they feel like stuck in the connection, but it's like they're coming out of it. So either they're going to come out of it knowing what they want, and it may not be this connection, or they're going to come out of it knowing what they want, and it's going to affirm further that this is the connection that they want to be in. But for a lot of you, this energy though, the card itself is a heavy karmic debt card. So you know, this is something that's not going to stop until the issues that you're meant to live through together, through your past relationships, past life, because that showed up twice. I feel like this is kind of like playing out. So things need to either be resolved or forgiven. And whatever finalities come through, accepting those, but in a way where it's like freeing. This past life connection will not repeat, for example. But right now we're on some sort of a repeat. So, you know, if something here, you know, I feel like with the Devil in the reverse, there's something again on a crossroads. So it's something where the resentment can become hard here, especially if this energy chooses to move away from something or move on from this connection at some point, if that decision is made. Because like I said, we have some sort of crossroads, and the Devil can imply that they're feeling trapped in the upright. But in the reverse, I feel like they want like a detachment and a freedom. It's more like they want to feel independent, but they don't want to leave the connection of the relationship. So I don't feel like this is somebody, I feel like maybe some of you, this is somebody that just feels like if things are going to be like this from here on out, it's just going to be really tough, and it could become more trapping. And you might actually feel the same way with them because your habits and patterns. We have another king here. Or wait, never mind. Only the first king. Sorry about that. I thought it was a knight and I said king. Whatever. So the King of Swords, Gemini energy popping off. Okay. In terms of like the biggest challenge here, I feel like there's just again, this is somebody that's trying to transform or let go of some baggage that they're dealing with, and it's really tough. And I feel like maybe even for some of you, you might have baggage yourself. So baggage here is not a bad thing, but with the King in reverse, there's just a lot of narrow-mindedness, which is kind of what I was trying to get to. So like there's only one track of way of thinking on certain things, but also there's something here where somebody is difficult to communicate with. Okay, so there's a lot of sidetracking, delays, distractions, avoiding change even. Okay, because of those reasons. So we also might have like somebody on the outside in your life or theirs that is interfering in a very quiet or like low key way and it's causing problems for the relationship, which is why maybe some toxicity is coming through. So you might have somebody here that could be in your corner, but it's not necessarily helping, that's whispering in your ears, or it could be on the side, somebody that's whispering in their ears, you know. But ultimately here, I feel like the communication has not necessarily been healthy. Okay, so we have, again, toxic relationship, stinging words, but the truth needs to be had, and I feel like somebody's dodging, like the true truth of what they want to say. And if the devil, in sense of like a freedom or feeling trapped, if they want some sort of release, I don't feel like this is somebody that wants to leave or move on or move away, but they want some sort of a freedom. I feel like they're not getting. So now we have the 10 here, or the Wheel of Fortune here. So number 10, it represents completions to some degree. I feel like they really do want you to know that they are living a cycle with you. They're aware of that. You know, they do find you to be a soulmate level kind of an energy. They really do. But at the same time, I feel like there's something here that's causing a little bit of an upheaval. Again, it could be due to the inability to let go of certain issues, or a refusal to change and grow. So basically stagnating and stalemating, stuff like that. With the Wheel of Fortune, you know, it's a fire energy. There's a lot of fire coming through. It's in the upright. But this card can also bring shakeups and changes, okay? Shake things up so that things can change or improve for the connection, or for breaking up for the better. So that could be something here that could be playing out. So it's not like any specific thing has contributed to it, but it could be like a stack of things. So if the devil is showing up in the reverse, and we're looking at past life twice and romantic feelings, there's lessons here that needs to be had karmically, and the release of it is going to help. It's going to bring luck. Okay, it's going to be in the upright. It's luck. It's a karmic card with the Wheel of Fortune, but it could also be dissolving something. Okay, so let's see here. Death. Wow. Wow. Transformation. Scorpio energy again. The Death card is here. So we have something here again that needs to be cut off, released emotionally, emotional attachments, letting go, ending something. Okay, I don't feel like this is somebody that is completely ready to let go of everything or let you go, but to some degree, this is an energy that might actually be severing ties, or have recently severed ties. It's not necessarily a thing where it's like a total loss, but there's some form of transformation taking place with this energy. But also, this is a card of spiritual growth as well. So if this is somebody that's spiritually shifting from the connection on a spiritual level, that's one thing. That's one sort of transformation. I feel like this is somebody that, you know, is severing ties with things like habits and behaviors and patterns. Now, for a lot of you, this is kind of like, this energy is kind of like hanging on to something that's not working. So if this culminates with the devil in the reverse, I feel like you're looking at it from a perspective of ending something, okay, and then like it's like walking away because of resistance to change. Whether you're the person that's resisting to change, see things their way, or they're resisting to change to see things, for you to see things their way. Or yeah. So there's a resistance of some sort. If I was a betting person, Libra, I feel like there's just kind of some sort of a shakeup right now in the relationship taking place. There's a lack of direction, there's lack of consistency, but something here will materialize. I feel like because it's a past life relationship, and just a lot of karmic cards that speak a lot. You know, there's more about lessons and learning here for you guys, and forgiveness and things of that nature, versus like, oh my gosh, you know, this is not like as dramatic as it can be. It's not like a tower card, but some things will need to see some sort of an end here very soon. All right, Libra, so this is what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I love you guys so much. See you next time.